Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
That throw finds Okonkwo. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Chased out to his right. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
The Titans sending out Ryan Stonehouse now on fourth down to in turn send a punt away. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. And they're brought out by someone approaching a decade in the league now, Jacoby Brissett.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Brissett now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air yet again, Brissett. Finding Collins. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Brissett to throw it. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Brissett with it on first. Finds him over the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the Titans' 32-yard line.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Zone infraction, defense.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the first.
Automatic first down.
This drive just keeps on moving after the penalty resets that marker. They'll run here following the penalty. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 21.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's in for a loss. So now here's 3rd and 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Shotgun now for Brissett. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he hits the deck after setting him up with 1st and goal. Give him 13 on that play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. They'll run, Gibson. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Drops. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
That is for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get in the situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. This will be a 44-yard look. The kick by Shudak is good. And they're on the board.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. All right, here we go. 2nd down. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Has him on the quick hitter. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Automatic first down.
They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Willis. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Willis looking to throw. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Eckler running dead ahead. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second and 6 coming up here. Staying with Eckler. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Willis. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Titans take a second quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On first down, it's Brissett. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. One play in, and already they're close. They'll run here on first down. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Texans push their lead to 3. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 31. Got a man. Uzama has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Throwing is Willis. It's taken in by Eckler. And he breaks even, but that's... Aren't shy of midfield. They'll run here with Tajay. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
A new set of downs for... Here to Uzama. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, Tennessee.
The defense moved the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most important,
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
yes. That it really is instincts on both sides.
And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
Texans 10.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled the impressive drive we just witnessed. You gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Moss gets it going right. And they had that one contained right at the line. Arden Key there for the stop. And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set, 3rd down.
Down and 6.
Throwing now, Brissett. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And this one doesn't go far.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Titans and running back Austin Eckler headed back to the field. So no return on that punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. To throw, here's Willis. Pass brought in by Traylon Burks. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Slot man motioned over. Not first down. Here's Eckler. He breaks a tackle. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They go play action here. That'll be complete to Burks. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll send their tight end right. Willis now. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing now off play action. Buying some time left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Willis to throw it. He throws a bullet down the right side. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans drive their lead to 11.
Texans 10.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Set to return. This is Braxton Berrios. And this drive will start inside the 25. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Moss. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Amani Hooker with the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Going play action here. Brissett. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans. With it, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Brissett. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. Second down. Here's Brissett again. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Third and a lone yard coming up. To the air yet again, Brissett. Setting up the screen. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun now for Brissett. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. The kick by Shudak is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Titans returning their offense and this running back to the field. And up by 8, not expecting them to get too aggressive this close to halftime. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. A tight end in motion now. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Willis looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
It's good, not by much, but it's indeed good, bottom left. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
At their own 30-yard line.
One final shot before halftime. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, that's the halfway point, and the visiting Titans taking a nice little lead to intermission. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where you see the final score there. Jared Goff leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. Mac Jones leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Lad McConkey, well over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Texans are going to...
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Brissett with it on first. Complete. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's taken in by Sinnott. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Amani Hooker with the tackle. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He finds space into the red zone. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Titans and Malik Willis ready for this next possession. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Willis. Has the connection to Odunze. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 32. That finds Burks, complete. And he gets him around 6 there. Desmond King up to make the tackle. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Here's Willis to the air. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing is Willis. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Titans will have a first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Motioning Burks left. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. This one misses the tight end. And now they face second down. Willis. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On first down, it's Brissett. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first down, it's Moss. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. From the 31. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Third down, it's Brissett. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, they'll run. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. From the shotgun, Brissett. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first. Now it's Brissett. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get this down to the 40. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now Brissett to throw. He's got it inside the 10. And he's down to the 8 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Back to throw. Here's Brissett. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Escapes out to the left. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 9. This return makes it up to the 25. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on.
Brissett out again on offense for this next drive. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed it.
Because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
The challenge with so many sacks is it just disrupts everything in the rhythm and time of offense. All of these negative plays. Hey, this league and this game is hard enough when you're on schedule. All of these sacks set you behind the chains. Well, you've seen how disruptive it is for this offense.
And it'll be their football. To throw. Second down now, 7 to go. Receiver in motion, going left.
Owed to them, and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throw complete to Eckler.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating. But you got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
But continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Offense ready to begin this drive. A game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Brissett. He's got a man left. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun now for Brissett. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll run the counter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 39.
They give it to him again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Brissett to throw it. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Brissett with it on first. Looking slant route, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44. Trying to run for this with Moss. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. It goes as no gain on the 3rd down run, and now they face 4th.
Payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Now this is a beauty of a kick. It's headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. Upon him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Willis to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5. Willis. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline, and now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
The Texans set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And they're going to take over possession. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Option play. Here's a give to Eckler. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first bonus yards afterwards.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's Willis to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot harder to manage.
From the 47. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Titans losing by 4. And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Looking to throw. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
Exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jordan Hicks takes it away. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game, but now
Out now. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Out. He goes to a knee. He's in this one.
there's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Runs inside the 35.
To expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
The Texans only realizing their win as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort.
Everybody, it's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.